Radio check, radio check. Are we live? Radio check, radio check. Radio, good. Hey Alex, how you doing? Hi. How you guys doing? Bro, are the viewers asleep presumably? Hi. Can you guys hear me? Radio check, radio check. Good, how are you? Hi. Yeah, welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. I'm Ryan, your commentator, of course, from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel, and yeah, welcome back to the Australian Grand Prix this time for the actual race. You can tell that, unlike yesterday, I can actually speak now on a regular volume level, so that's good. Yeah, yesterday's qualifying left us with a lot of stuff, with a lot of promising tidbits that we are going to be talking about today. Yeah, 172 of you, so that's good. I mean, for this channel and stuff, that's good. Then bro from Gamer stole your race. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not gonna pronounce your name because I can't, but yeah, please let us know what you mean there on the chat. We may have someone to redirect. Well, a few people to redirect here, but let me know what you mean there. But yeah, yesterday's qualifying left us with a pretty clear picture of uncertainty. Let's be honest. Yeah, if there's something we know, is that we know nothing, pretty much, because what happened? We have one Red Bull at the front, one Red Bull at the start. Then, surprisingly, we have the Mercedes on P2 and P3 when it comes to qualifying pace. Will that translate to race pace? The setup, we cannot tell. Just now, we cannot tell because we've had not a lot of... Oh, okay, so as long as they don't stream the same commentary as ours, it's good. We've had some people stream like our commentary on their channel. That's a problem. But if not, yeah, if it's just another stream, sure. Yeah, whatever. Hi, Carlos. How are you? From Texas. Oh, hi. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so we don't know yet the real positions, and that's because we didn't have a lot of running on FP2. FP2 was pretty much cancelled due to the rain. So we have actually no long run pace for most of the cars, and yet the Ferraris have taken a compromising setup for qualifying to focus more on the race. So that's going to be something that's perhaps going to pay off today. Let's see. It depends on how good they were at setting up that car, but from what we've seen so far, it may have paid off because, well, they weren't that good on qualifying, and Carlos was like, yeah, we knew, and we have taken an approach that benefits us on the long run, benefits us on the race, and so they will be starting from a little bit further back. So they'll be starting from P5 and P7, but they on a low deck circuit like this one, on a high downforce circuit like this one, we may actually see the Aston Martins. Yeah, I don't want to say struggle, but it's not going to be as straightforward as the last two races. Let's just say that. Hi, Jose. How are you doing? I believe the W14 will win at Melbourne Park, says Coffee Dixon. I mean, this is the closest they've been since the start of the season. I'm kind of to the side. Hold on. Is that better or is that more to the side? No, that's more to the side. Okay, that's better then. Yeah, sorry about the lighting today as well. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of a tricky one, but yeah, I mean, we'll get back to regular lighting for the next race. So yeah, first of all, let me make sure to let you guys know that if you like the stream, this is like one of the most important streams you could like because we're on a completely different channel. So yeah, if you leave a like, it would just help us out a ton. Just takes a second. And yeah, if you could please do that. And also, we'll get with the rest of the presentation in just a second. First, I wanted to tell you that for like 5 to 10 minutes, 5 minutes, more than 10 minutes, but to fully adjust, I woke up and for 5 minutes I had no idea where I was. I was like, why is an alarm ringing in the middle of the night? I nearly did the Japanese Grand Prix 2022 where I just turned the alarm off and continued sleeping, but this year it wouldn't have worked because I had 5 alarms at 1:30 a.m., 1:31 a.m., 1:32 a.m., 1:34 a.m., and 1:35 a.m. So yeah, I wasn't playing around this one. Oh, look, spam. There we go. It's done. It's definitely gone. If you like the stream, your driver will win. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that one. What happened to the other channel? We are hoping to be able to return to it for the next race. So we'll see about that. As soon as we can go back, we will go back. But right now we actually can't. As I was saying yesterday, it's actually a good thing that there's like a month-long break in between races. This is like literally the only race in April. So I mean, that would be shit for any kind of purpose, but for this one it's actually okay, I guess. I mean, I will miss racing like anyone else, but yeah, I think it's okay. The new layout on this channel is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think we have a live map on top of me. We'll have to see. I think it's just a static map, but yeah. Is this your new channel? No. This is just a temporary measure until we can go back to the other one. I made subscriber here from the Philippines. Okay, so since everything's changed since the last race, let me guys know where are you watching from to see what the actual representation of the world, what actual footprint we have here. I know Jose is from the USA, watching from the USA, but North Carolina, I think. Oh, so some more people from the US. Phil Williams from California, Stephen Butler from Arkansas, Florida, India, Jamaica, the UK, Bangladesh, from the Caribbean, Seattle, Romania, India, New York. Oh, nice. Kenya, Philippines, Houston, Dubai, Indonesia, England. Watching from a jail, so good. Toto just said it's looking like mediums and hards. Call it boring. The softs aren't strong enough. Philippines, India. Okay, I'll get back to the strategy in just a second. Bangladesh. Yeah, so we lost, I think, a lot of people from Asia for some reason. I mean, this should be the race that you guys are watching, but well, they are watching. But yeah, I mean, I think I think they're the biggest group that is, let's say, missing from the channel today. And that's kind of sad. Getting back to the strategy, Dubai, Melbourne, Indonesia again, here from India. Yeah, we had a lot of Indian viewers previously, and now we have a few. What happened with the other channel? Oh, yeah, of course. What time is it there? We're busy, all right? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mute the bot, but then I realized I'm not a mod on this channel. So nice. What happened to the other channel? We'll get back to it as soon as we can. We got a bogus claim. Yeah. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the strategy. Yeah, so I have seen the Pirelli strategy for this race, and there's actually a one stop predicted. That's going to be the quickest. So from the mediums to the hards on lap around 14 to 22, coming in for the first stop, and then just go to the end. And then an alternate strategy would be to nurse the hards to the end and start with the softs, but come in around lap 9 to 16. But I think Toto wouldn't like that one. And then there's a two-stop strategy, which is a bit slower, but if there's a safety car, it may come into play. Lap 11 to 17 for the first stint, for the first pit window. So from the mediums to the hards, and then around lap 40 to 48 to the softs. So that would go through the mediums, through the C2, the C3, and the C4 tire compounds, which are the compounds that we have today. The C2 being the hardest and the C4 the softest. So remember, this year we have an extra tire compound, the Z0, which is the extra. Well, actually, the C1 is the new one, but the last year's C1 has become the C0. So there's a new, not hardest tire, but there's a middle step in between the hardest and the second to hardest. So Checo and Bottas are both going to be starting from the pit lane. Then it's Logan Sargent going to be on P18 at the back of the grid with Zhou and Yu right in front. Oscar Piastri will be starting in 16th place. Right behind Zorin next to Breeze. Kevin Magnussen will be starting right in front with in 14th place with Lando Norris on the second McLaren in P13. Yuki Tsunoda will be starting in 12th place with Esteban Ocon missing out on Q3 yesterday in 11th. Nico Hülkenberg has made it through and will be starting on 10th place with Pierre Gasly right up ahead. Alex Albon, his best ever qualifying for Williams, will be starting in 8th place with Charles Leclerc right in front. Lance Stroll will be in 6th place. Carlos Sainz in P5. And up in front, we have Fernando Alonso in 4th with Hamilton alongside him. On the back, Mercedes. Then on the front row, George Russell and Max Verstappen will be making a dash to the first corner. This is going to be a very interesting start. I think this start is going to be a race decider for a lot of people at the front, more so than anything. I think it's super important that they get a good start. It's definitely something that could make or break a race. Hi Paula, how are you? Can someone tell me what happened to his main channel? We will be back on the main channel for the next race probably. We got into some problems with a company representing FOM, saying that we were infringing on their rights, which we were not. Okay, last chance to like the stream. Yeah, hell yeah, let's get to 200 likes. Let's get it up there. I know we can do it. How many viewers do we have? 1,000, over 1,000 people watching. Come on, guys, we can get it to 200 likes. That would really help us out in the algorithm, and it just take a second. 167 likes. Good. Come on, we can keep going. Any new viewers here? Anyone coming in here for the first time? What's the name of the main channel? It's Racing Statistics. No shorts. This is the second channel for shorts. Holy hell, how did he get to 1K watching? Yeah, and we still have a way to go. So the formation lap is underway, by the way. Yes, we got it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 229. Good. That's amazing. Thank you guys. You rock. So everyone, the most popular strategy is to go for the mediums at the start. Gasly, Ocon, Zhou, and Bottas are going for the soft, and then we have the Vries, Sargent, and Checo Perez starting on the hard tire compound. So yeah, the predicted strategy, so one stop from the mediums to the hards, stopping at around lap 18, and then from the softs to the hards, stopping at around lap 13. Then there's some people doing, of course, a reverse strategy, and those are those who started on the hard compound tire. Well, are going to start on the hard compound tire. So yeah, record-breaking weekend attendance, 444,000 people. So almost 500,000 people at the Australian circuit. That's a record-breaking for Melbourne there. That's insane. It's a lot of people. And yeah, you don't need to remind me that I need a haircut. I know. It'll be done for next race. Well, actually, that's in a month, so I will actually probably need another haircut when that comes. But yeah. Do you think Alonso will get a win this year? Still, it's a very long championship. There's still plenty of time for things to change up. This will be very interesting. Yes, it definitely will. So, what are the different teams' objectives? Max Verstappen just needs a good start, needs to get ahead, and that's pretty much it. That's all he needs. Okay, can we mute the bots, please, there on the chat? I physically I can't. So if you guys could give me a hand with that one. Yeah, for the Mercedes, they need to stay in front of the Aston Martins. They just need to do that. The Aston Martins need to get in front of the Mercedes, and the Ferraris need to play it long with the degradation. So they need to extend the stops as much as possible and just go for a clean race, and perhaps they can get through during the pit stops, or perhaps on track on the second stint. Let's see what's actually going to happen. Drivers are lining up on the grid. We see the last few cars there. The pit lane cars are already there lined up. The Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. It's a very clean start from Max Verstappen, who gets the Mercedes of George Russell almost side by side. It's also a good start by the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso, goes almost trying to go around the inside of Lewis Hamilton, goes around the outside to make the move. Lewis Hamilton kind of closes the door on him. He's still there. The Ferrari is now getting involved. The door has been closed to the... Oh, there's a spin, and that's Charles Leclerc in the gravel. I think that's it for Leclerc's race. He is done. Yeah, the car that Ferrari is beached there on the gravel. And one of the Mercedes has really gone back there. Yeah, I think that's one of the Ferraris already gone. It's a clean start from everyone apart from them. The two Alpines are fighting for position now. Going around the inside, we have Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly. And that is the Aston Martins battling for position. Both of them trying to maintain that speed and just stay up in front of the rivals. One of them, that's the Aston Martin of... Oh, safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Lance Stroll was trying to fend off the advances of the Alpines at the back. That's Leclerc out of this race. So right now we have Russell and Hamilton. When did that happen? Leading from Verstappen in third place? When did Verstappen lose those 2 places? How the hell did I miss that? Carlos Sainz is in 4th place with Alonso in P5. Then Albon, Stroll, Gasly, and Ocon with Hülkenberg rounding out the points. Where the hell? What happened there with Max Verstappen? Yeah, I mean, it's the dream start for Ocon's coming in. Ocon's coming in for a new front wing, perhaps. No, just a hard tires, just a hard tires, and then Checo Perez is also coming in. Don't know the logic behind that one, honestly, no idea. But are they gonna try and push with the hards to the end? Yeah. So not the only one to pit. There's a few people coming in. It's Bottas, it's Sargent, it's Checo Perez. Yeah, so he's not the only one to stop. What happened there with Leclerc? Let's go on board. There was a little bit of contact, I think, with the back Aston Martin. I think that was Lance Stroll. Let's see, Stroll was trying to go around the inside of his teammate, and Leclerc was coming around the outside. Yeah, oh yeah, so okay, I just saw what happened to Max Verstappen. He went wide into turn 1. He had some trouble braking, actually. No further investigation. Yeah, racing incident, 100%. But yeah, he got pushed wide, Max Verstappen, and actually lost 2 places there at the start. I think he actually has the pace to just regain those 2 places. But yeah, as I said, it's a dream start for Mercedes, who now hold the 2 top steps of the podium. And if everything goes according to plan, they will hold the bottom 2 steps, or perhaps the top and bottom step of the podium if they can fend off Verstappen for the rest of the race, which is going to be a tall order, I know. But if there's a team that can do that, I think Mercedes could actually be one of them. They have been really quick yesterday and today, and are actually in a really good position to stand to win a lot today. Yeah, so we're not gonna get a map, guys, for this race. We are not gonna get a map. We're trying some stuff, so we're not gonna get a map. Yeah, unfortunately for today. We just we're having to be extra cautious due to what's been happening with the stream, what happened previously. And oh yeah, okay, so Alonso actually went a little bit wide. Yeah, Alonso went a little bit wide there and touched the gravel, and that's where he lost position with the Mercedes that actually got away, the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, and then the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. So he touched the gravel with the right rear tire, and yeah, that actually made him squiggle a little bit. Yeah, sure. So okay, Verstappen got pushed wide on the start by George Russell. The track is clear, and the safety car is coming in this lap. Just FYI, that was a very clean and fast safety car maneuver. So a recovery maneuver, actually. Yeah, Verstappen team radio. He pushed me off the track. I was ahead at the apex. He pushed me off. Yeah, I don't think he pushed him off. But he was overtaken around the inside. I don't think he was pushed off. Yeah, no, he left him space. Hamilton left him space. Yeah, so Alonso was one of the biggest losers there. Oh, of course, apart from Stroll and Leclerc, who were the guys who made the contact. Yeah, Leclerc, our first DNF of the race. We got a safety car coming in this lap, and we are green flagged for racing as George Russell already goes full speed and takes the checkered flag, and we are now continuing with lap 4 of 58 here as Max Verstappen is closing in on Lewis Hamilton, trying to go a little bit defensive there. The Briton to defend from the Dutch 2-time world champion on his back with the Red Bull, with just an amazing pace, already starting to pull a little bit of a gap to the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz right behind. Then there's Alonso, then it's Alex Albon. And then there's Stroll. Stroll will have to get past the Williams of Alex Albon if he wants to get a good defense in from Pierre Gasly's Alpine at the back. Remember, Gasly is starting on the soft rubber, which means he's actually got a tire advantage coming into temperature with the race. he will actually be a little bit faster, I think, than Stroll with that tire. As soon as it starts to get a little bit more worn, I think then the advantage will swing back to Stroll. But as of now, for attacking, I think the Pierre Gasly has the advantage, unless Stroll can keep him at bay. And he has to get past Alex Albon once again. Checo Perez makes up 1 place, 2 places actually, as he gets past Bottas and Sargent and is up into 17th place already. Yeah, so guys, we're not getting map for this race. We're not getting a map. We'll see about next race, but for this one, it's guaranteed that we're not getting one. So Max Verstappen's fully taking advantage of, well, as soon as DRS is allowed, he will be taking full advantage of the 4 DRS zones. I think it will be allowed the next lap. Fastest lap has just been made by George Russell. We're now on lap 5 of 58. Russell is leading from Hamilton. Then it's Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso, Albon, Stroll, Gasly, Hülkenberg, and Yuki Tsunoda. Russell and Hamilton and Verstappen are all within the DRS of each other. Alonso is within 9/10 of a second of Carlos Sainz. And then Stroll and Gasly and Hülkenberg are within 1 second of each other and in front of, behind Alex Albon, who is in the Williams on P6, holding on to that position, but for how long? Oh, Jennifer of Berenberg, how are you doing? Are you enjoying so far this race? I think you may be. Our local Mercedes super fan here on the chat. Russell just set a new fastest lap here. Are we getting DRS? Think so. Oh, new fastest lap by Max Verstappen. New fastest lap by Max Verstappen. No DRS as of yet, I think. Let me check on the next DRS zone. No one attacking into turn 1 here on lap 6. Gonna blow my nose, sorry. You guys love it, but yeah, I gotta do it. And if you guys feel that I'm maxing off here with the mic when I speak a bit too loud and you cannot hear me, let me guys know if I'm clipping out, and then I'll see if I can just fix the position of the mic or something. Nose blow 294. Is that the amount of likes or the amount of times I blew my nose since we started with this channel? Okay, so DRS is active. Yeah, we're seeing DRS active as Checo Perez gets past Zhou Yuan up into P16, and that's Lewis Hamilton attacking his teammate more than Verstappen is attacking Hamilton. He tried to go around the inside. He got a bit of a compromised exit into turn 14. Yeah, DRS is open. And yeah, let's see what Hamilton can do with his teammate. Let's see what Verstappen can do with the Mercedes. They are all attacking and trying to get past. The difference between those is 0.4 of a second between each other. Alonso now holds the fastest lap of the race, Russell. George Russell with a bit of a dilemma there. He's been told to manage, but he says he's been attacked by his own teammate. So what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to manage or are we going to race? Yeah, so Russell in a bit of a problem there. Stroll gets past Alex Albon. Alex Albon dropping down. Oh, yellow flag on the second sector. Has Alex Albon gone off? Oh, he spun. Oh, no front wing. I think that's it for what could be a very good points opportunity for the Williams. Another safety car. Second safety car has come out. Albon has crashed against the wall. I think he can get it together. But yeah, that's a big problem for the Williams team. He was running in 6th place. And now, yeah, the points are gone for Williams. I think that's Alex has stopped. He's not getting back. Let's see team radio. Yeah, Not a lot of words there as Russell, our race leader, comes into the pits. So does Carlos Sainz. Let's see. Oh, a slow stop for Mercedes there as they fit the hard tires. They had to let the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz go. Carlos Sainz, a good stop, a better stop actually, with the hard tires as well. Yeah, is this a good call to come in so early? It's not as early for the soft runners. It is for the medium runners. But will this be an actually good call for the race going forward, or will this compromise the remainder of the race due to there's a bit of a problem here, guys. Safety car, yeah, it's behind the safety car, but there's a lot of gravel there on the circuit, but there's a crane on the track. A crane on the track with the cars going. I think the safety car's going extra slow, and everyone's already caught the safety car queue. But yeah, I think they're going extra slow there around the crane. FIA Formula One management, cranes and safety cars have a lot of history, and it's definitely not something you want to see combined. Albon looks pissed. He should be. Yeah, that was a great result he threw away because he just lost the rear. There was no contact, anything. Hamilton saying, this has put me in a massive disadvantage, and he's been told, we don't think so. Verstappen stayed out also. So Hamilton really thinks he doesn't have the pace to defend from Max Verstappen, I think. But yeah, it's a different strategy, as I was saying. Red flag. Okay, red flag. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh! Red flag? Okay, so this changes everything. So that's a free pit stop, literally free pit stop for everyone who hasn't stopped yet. So the ones who stopped are extremely disadvantaged. Extremely disadvantaged. So Hamilton was just complaining. Good thing he didn't come in. Good thing he didn't come in. That race would be lost if he had. Yeah, so that's exactly what I've been saying. I was calling the red flag because of the crane on the track. Cranes and cars cannot coexist in the track, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done to repair the barrier, to sweep the gravel off the circuit. I have no idea why they hadn't called a red flag earlier. What were they thinking? But yeah, now everyone's coming in. Rest in peace, Russell. Yeah, and rest in peace, Carlos Sainz as well. Yes, Jennifer. You're really enjoying this one, aren't you? How on earth is Mercedes' new Ferrari? Well, those two have been. Oh, damn. Okay, so Ferrari were counting on long pace strategy and stuff. But one of their cars is out, and the second one is extremely at a disadvantage now in P11. So a lot of places lost there, with everyone getting a new change of tires now. It was a good call to stay out. It was inevitable that a red flag was going to be called. But yes, red flag, everyone can stop, get out of the cars. It's going to be a full recovery job there. And yeah, we'll stop racing for a few minutes and then we will come back. So as of now, we have Verstappen, my God, Hamilton leading from Max Verstappen and Fernando Alonso in P3. Then on P4, we have Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly. On P5, then it's Hülkenberg, Russell, Tsunoda, Norris, and Piastri. This, so far, is proving to be an amazing race for the midfield for point scoring. So the midfield, who, say last race was pretty much starting at P8 because we have two Red Bulls, then it's two Aston Martins, two Ferraris, and to Mercedes. That's 8 positions already taken up, so it's only 3 points up for grabs. That's P9 and P10. But right now, the midfield is starting in P5, so it's P5, P6, P8, P9, P10. Russell is going to be coming in. Russell's going to be making up a few places. But I think Hülkenberg and Gasly have a lot to gain from this as well. They have to defend from Checo Perez, who's now on P14. But and Carlos Sainz, who's on P11. But those two are going to have to make their way through, and it's going to be a tough one for them for sure. And George Russell's definitely not happy. George Russell's not happy with what's going on. Yeah, he's asking Toto what the fuck's going on. Why did we stop? Red flag is still out, of course. Where's the minimap? Yeah, we're not gonna get a minimap for this race, not because we cannot get it to work like it's happened in the past, because we chose to remove it for this race, to be extra cautious when it comes to the takedowns that have been happening in the platform. Russell Radio? Yeah. Toto Wolf saying, sorry, George, that red flag screwed us, but still, we still can get to the front of the podium. He got told it's going to be a very tough race for them to make up everything there. Let me see if I can go on board with Alex Albon. That would be number 23, to check on the situation of the track and stuff. Aston Martin have an amazing opportunity for a double podium if Max or Lewis DNF. Definitely. And they have to fend off Checo Perez. Definitely. Max having a poor start and blaming other drivers for running over, just like in 2021. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, honestly. He was complaining that he's been pushed off. I think that's maybe because it's Mercedes. I don't think he was pushed off, and I don't think he would have complained if it was another car. But yeah. Russell crying. I think he's okay to cry. It's a very big blow to his race opportunity, and the possibility of a podium is pretty much gone now. It's pretty much gone. There are a lot of cars that are very, very fast. So will we have a minimap for other races? We will reintroduce it when we see fit. Yes, I think we will have. Yes. Oh, you just been answered, but yeah. Hot take. We get at least 3 more DNFs, says Procra 1.0. That is a hot take. So far we have Leclerc and Albon. That's it. Yeah, 3 more DNFs. Who do you think will be those 3, or at least which teams or which part? The front, the midfield, the back? Well, there's no back, but yeah, the front of the midfield. This race just got like 45 minutes longer. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. I just realized that. Oh well. Yeah, okay, so the Williams has been cleared off the track. I don't know if 45 minutes longer, but a little bit longer, yes, definitely. Alonso can win this. Race to resume at 5:33 local time, so that's in less than in 9 minutes. So race will resume in 9 minutes. So no, not 45 minutes longer, perhaps just 15 minutes longer. It'll be okay. Don't worry, guys. It's not going to be a huge problem, this one. Yeah, red flag, guys. We are under red flag conditions. Because this track is so evil and excuses no errors. We've seen a lot of cars in the gravel this weekend already. Yeah, we've seen 3 drivers hit the gravel. I don't wanna call it. I don't wanna jinx him or anything. But once Checo starts to push fast to get to the front of the field, I think that could well be a problem for him, since he I mean, I don't want to say he cannot push, but from what we've seen this weekend so far, every single instance in where he was pushing during in the circuit, during qualifying, during practice, he just ran wide. He beached the car once. He went onto the gravel many times on different corners. Perhaps they fixed the problem. They said they had to fix the problem. He said yesterday the same problem they had, and yeah, I don't know if they fixed it or not. Let's hope that he did. But in case they didn't, yeah, it's a ticking time bomb, that one. What about the downshift of Max? Nothing new there. I haven't heard anything. So we're just chilling at Albert Park. Yes, we'll get. The drivers are getting back in the car now. If Alonso and Stroll get a good start, sure, two drivers can finish on the podium today. Yeah, they get a second chance at a race start. I think it'll be a standing start, this one. There's no rain, so I wouldn't see why that wouldn't be the case. It's going to be one of the midfield races where the midfield goes very high up. And yeah, and I think it's going to be extremely competitive between the midfield because we have a lot of cars with a strong, well, consistent package. We have Alpine, we have Haas, we have Williams. We had Williams. AlphaTauri seem to be doing okay, and McLaren don't seem to be too bad. They actually, I think, compromised on qualifying to be able to have a better package for the race. Oh, hey, King Chu. Wait, Gasly P5, go on, you legend. Yeah, it was a really good start for him. And Ocon got screwed there with the stop as well. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm neutral towards when it comes to the commentary, but there's one driver that I don't really like. And I think you guys already know who that is. Only one. It's just one. YouTube fans says, I hope Russell can climb back through the field. I have no doubt that he will climb back through the field. The problem is once he gets to, well, I mean, he's on P7. Once he gets past Hülkenberg and Gasly, that's where his problems start. Stroll, Alonso, Verstappen, Hamilton, those are all cars that are equal in pace. Science Team Radio? Team Radio replay. Okay, so we heard 3 team radios. Carlos Sainz being told of the red flag, and we could hear at the back of the pits, the Ferrari pits, no, 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 and Carlos, yeah, he was knowing as well. Big bummer for him, who's now on P11 out of the points, and will have to make up those 6 places to get up to the grid slot where he started, which is also optimal for him. Other than that, we also heard Hamilton hoping that everyone was okay, and then Kevin Magnussen saying that was a scary crash, could not see the back of the Williams, anyone could have driven into the back of him, and yeah, that is true, that was a scary crash there. The car was left at a very problematic angle. Luckily, he could roll a little bit forward, and no one was injured. It wasn't a multi-car collision, and a crash after a crash, which is very dangerous when a stationary car crashes with a moving car going at full racing speed. Hamilton was touching his front wing. That is a 25 grand fine. I think was that a problem? I remember something happened with touching the car and stuff. I don't really remember what that was, but I think that was in Park Fermé, so I think he's clear now. He actually asked for a switch of the front wing as well, just to be sure. Why is it so hard to be a Ferrari fan? Dude, I mean, if you choose to be a Ferrari fan, you're starting on the back foot. Just feel bad for Mercedes once they got their hopes up and they will not compete for the championship with either Russell or Hamilton. At least 3 more years is Leolm. I don't think 3 more years. I think they could be competitive next season if they play their cards right. Uh, I mean, they are competitive, but they could fight for a championship next year or the year after. I think next year is going to be a 3-way fight between Red Bull, Aston Martin, and around the back Mercedes, and then Ferrari. And for the next year, I think that we could actually see the the Mercedes properly joining in. Do you like Piastri? Yeah, I think he's fine. Haven't had enough time to form an actual opinion on what I actually think of Piastri, but it's yeah, it's I think it's fine. I think he's fine. Yeah, so Stroll was the one that got past Albon with the least amount of problem there. Then we on board with Nico Hulkenberg, who almost made contact there with the back of the Williams. That was a very scary crash. Just 1 minute until we get racing again. Standing start expected. Okay, okay, that's good. Thank you, Jim. Sixth place for Nico. That's good for us. Definitely good for us. Did anyone get any damage from the sudden rain of gravel? That's something that we're gonna have to evaluate when we get back racing. No punctures because all the tires have been changed now. No front wing damage, and if there has been front wing damage, it was changed now. So if there's a bigger problem, I don't think we have seen it so far because we just haven't seen enough racing since the accident. Better than Ricardo? I think so. I mean, it's Norris P9 and Piastri P10, so I think it's better than Ricardo so far. The question is, can Lewis hold Max? Spoiler alert, I don't want to ruin your party, but yeah, I don't see it very likely. I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing it. What about Russell and Sainz's tires? Everyone has new tires now. Everyone's on the hards, I think. And they're going to try and push to the end. So this played back to Aston Martin's hands. They are the kings of tire degradation. They have pretty much no tire degradation, and I think they are ones who are going to benefit from being able to take those mediums to the end. Those hards to the end with little to no repercussion. There's a lot of drivers who are not on the hards, who are on the mediums, who are on the softs. There's a few drivers in the midfield that are going to try and take that advantage early on and then having to make another stop, perhaps banking on another safety car or something like that, which could happen, could well happen. I think everyone's keeping that option in the back of their heads. Nick DeVries has gone into the mediums. There we go. There we go. Let me go onto the data channel and see what the tires are looking like. Okay, so let's see. Hamilton, Verstappen, Alonso, Stroll, Gasly, Hulkenberg. There's Russell, Tsunoda, Norris, Piastri, and Sainz on the hards. Then it's Debris on the mediums. Then it's Zhou on the hards, Ocon on the hards, Sargent on the hards, Sargent on the medium, sorry. Perez on the hards. Bottas on the hards. Magnussen on the hards. It's a bit of a gap starting to develop there between the safety car and the rest of the field. Well, actually, some of the cars and the rest of the field. I don't know where the train starts, but I think it's Nick DeBris or Esteban Ocon who are backing up the field a little bit there. It's a formation lap per se. It does not count as it does count as a lap in the Grand Prix. Yes, it does. Even if it's a formation lap, it counts like as a safety car lap. Hello, Gran. That guy has a sign. Okay, so that was the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz going extremely slow, and then a lot of overtaking and braking and re-overtake. That was a bit of a disaster there. Oh, someone going straight into the gravel. One of the Hasses going straight into the gravel. Why is no one accelerating there? It's a bit of a disaster around the back. Let's hope everyone regained their positions. But Kevin Magnussen's dropped down to P18 now. I think that's where he was before. The first drivers are starting to take their grid slots. That is Hamilton, Verstappen, Alonso, Stroll. Oh, we almost got another safety car due to traffic. Yes, that was a bit of the highway effect when someone brakes and then they start braking more and more intensely at the back and then it leads to a crash. Well, that was pretty much what happened there on the second sector. Restart procedure under investigation. Yeah, that was not good. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing once again. It's a clean getaway from Lewis Hamilton. That's Fernando Alonso going side by side already with Max Verstappen, with the other Aston Martin taking the inside line. Let's see, Max Verstappen can defend from Fernando Alonso, and that is Gasly making up a few places. The Aston Martin of Lance Stroll taking back a few, going back a few positions there, with the Haas going for the overtake around the inside. Just lost position once again to that Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. Oh, we had some contact. That's one of the AlphaTauri, who got a little bit of air time. Is there going to be a puncture there? I think that was Nick DeBris who had a bit of a problem there with the restart. With following the restart, and I think now has had contact. It's one of the two AlphaTauris, and Lewis Hamilton is leading the pack right now from Max Verstappen and from Fernando Alonso, and then we have one of the Alpines straight up there. And the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, of Nico Hülkenberg, is attacking Lance Stroll. Is attacking the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. Yeah, the AlphaTauri in question with the contact was indeed Nick DeBris, who's dropped down to 17th place now. We have Hamilton leading from Verstappen, Alonso, Gasly, Russell, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Norris, and Carlos Sainz in 10th place, already making up one place, getting past Oscar Piastri with the Ferrari there. Carlos Sainz. And getting close to attacking his ex-teammate Lando Norris into turn 1. Not enough room there, and that's the Haas going wide there as well, trying to go for the aggressive line on Esteban Ocon, not making the move either. That's Kevin Magnussen. And Sainz goes around the inside on the Albon corner and moves up into 9th place. Okay, so if you guys like the restart, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, make sure to drop a like. It costs nothing. It just takes a second, and it really helps us out. Let's see the restart. Yeah, so the Aston Martin got boxed in a little bit. He was forced to stay back, and then he was forced to go around the wide way round. That's not a dream restart so we're seeing a replay of what happened there to Nick DeBris, but not a dream restart for the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. Let's see, was the contact? Yeah, the contact was with Ocon. Ocon was the guy who the Breeze made contact with. I don't think there's any damage for any of the cars when it comes to punctures, at least. But yeah, the Breeze is standing at P17 right now with Max Verstappen 0.6 of a second behind Lewis Hamilton, who's reeling him in. Fernando Alonso has widened a little bit of a gap there. I don't think he's pushing that hard. The gap from Verstappen to Alonso is now 3 seconds as Carlos Sainz makes up another place. That's past Yuki Tsunoda and up into 8th place for him. The fastest lap still being held by Alonso there, who around the outside goes Max Verstappen. Around the outside to take the lead. That was an amazing move into turn 13. Yeah, around turn 12. That move was sublime. Oh no, it wasn't turn 12. Was it? No, sorry, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't have the sector map here. Yeah, Alonso's widening the gap there. I think he's just saving those tires. Oh, Max is already 2 seconds in front of Hamilton. Oof. That's a big pace difference. That's a big pace difference. Did someone get launched in the air? Yeah, that was Nick De Vries when he made contact with Ocon. Around the outside, what corner was that? At the end of the DRS zone? Yeah, it was into turn 9 then. Into turn 9, the move. Wait, 2 seconds on Hamilton. Yeah, 2 seconds on Hamilton already. George Russell trying to get past the Alpine. And yeah, he gets the move done. Russell in P4, Gasly in P5, and then it's Stroll in P6. Stroll has to start making up some places there. Turn 3, incident involving De Vries and Ocon reviewed, no further investigation. Yeah, racing incident, that's for sure. And that's a bit of a train starting to develop at the back of the Mercedes of George Russell. All the way back to the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, as we're now seeing a replay of Checo Perez making a move as he moves up into P15. Carlos Sainz gets past Nico Hülkenberg and is up into 7th place. He says, thank you so much, George Russell, for making my job a little bit easier, bunching up the field for me to be able to overtake. Yeah, the gap to Verstappen is now 3 seconds. I don't think the Mercedes have a good long run pace. The gap between Alonso and Russell's 5.5 seconds. The Mercedes don't have good pace on the long run. I think definitely not so good pace. I think they're being told to save those tires as Norris gets past Yuki Tsunoda and up into 9th place. Oh no! Yeah. DRS is open, by the way. It's active. I don't know if Mercedes just don't have pace or if they are saving a lot of tires. I think if Alonso pushes a little bit, he can get to him and past him. But I think he is saving those tires and just keeping that 3rd place, I think, will be enough. Well, as things stand, he would be in 2nd place in the championship with that result. So I don't think that's such a good place to be. Such a bad place to be. My God. I got mixed up because I was looking at Carlos Sainz make the move around the inside on Lance Stroll to get up into P6. That was a very good move, and so far, I think Carlos Sainz is my driver of the day. He's done an amazing job. Amazing job. Moving up through the field twice. because he didn't start in P1. He didn't start in P2. He had to move up through the midfield. He did some good strategy moves. He got in front of Alonso, got in front of Stroll, and Checo Perez going around the inside, just avoiding the contact with the Haas, avoiding pushing him out. Yeah, that was a bit too close for comfort. But yeah, Checo Perez makes it through and is up into 14th place. Kevin Magnussen down to P15. Sainz is the first Ferrari driver now. Yeah, so far, yeah. Which team will score more points today? You guys have no faith in Aston Martin out of a sudden. Just one qualifying session, and you guys are like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Alonso fastest first sector. Carlos Sainz is 2/10 faster than Max Verstappen right now. Whew. That's a lot of pace. Yeah, Verstappen has let off the accelerator. I think he has stopped widening the gap as Ocon moves up into 12th place. Yeah, the Alpines are pretty quick on this circuit. Pretty quick. Oh god, I just realized I have Albon and Williams on my fantasy team. Yeah, I'll have to make some changes there. I have to make some changes there. I think I'll may actually see if I can get one of the Haas on Hülkenberg or Norris or Piastri or something like that. No further action on the restart procedure. Yeah, it was a chain of events. Someone may have slowed down a little bit more than they had to, but then it was a domino effect. Alonso's closing in on Hamilton? No, yeah, he's kind of closing in, but I think the gap is pretty much maintaining there. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Alonso's closing in on Hamilton. I thought it was the gap between the drivers. I didn't know it was the gap to the leader. I completely misread that graph. Yeah, Alonso's on the back of Hamilton. He's like 0.3 of a second behind. Oh, and Hamilton's already starting to feel a little bit of the pressure there. Lost the rear at the exit of turn 10 there. Carlos Sainz gets past George Russell. George Russell, drops down a lot of places. Is he coming in? Oh, that's fire. Fire at the back of George Russell's car. Oh, God. That's the first time in a while we've seen a Mercedes partner on fire. Just stop the car, George. He's stopping at the back of the pit lane, so that's going to be, I presume, a safety car. And the pit lane closed. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Okay, George, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Virtual safety car. Okay, yeah. They're just going to push the car back, and then we're going to get racing again. But I think the pit lane will be closed. Yep, pit lane entry closed, just as I called it. I just had someone that's not watching Formula One, send me an Instagram message, a contact, a friend, let's say, of mine. It's 3 a.m. My God. Yeah, George is out of the car, just FYI. They're gonna push the car back into the pits, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, so that's the first time in a long time we've seen such a dramatic power unit failure in a Mercedes of all cars. So who called the extra 3 DNFs? Make yourself known. You got 2 left, dude. I mean, one engine failure is in this long is a good reliability compared to most teams. Oh yeah. I didn't say that it was the worst engine or something. It's just that it's something you don't see every day. One of the Mercedes catching fire. Oh, the flames at the back. I mean, it's spectacular. You have to admit it. It looks impressive, but it definitely is not. So the safety car, virtual safety car, I think will be called off any second now. Ending. Yes, virtual safety car is ending. And green flag. We are racing once again. And just as soon as the green flag was shown up, Alonso's pretty quick, says Hamilton. Yep. Copy Lewis. Yep. Yeah, Alonso's pretty quick. Doesn't know if these tires are going to make it to the end. Yep, we're planning for all eventualities, says Hamilton. Well, Hamilton gets told as soon as we saw the light go green, the distance between Alonso and Hamilton got within the DRS range again. It was 1.1 and then it got down to 0.8 immediately. We're now on board with Checo Perez, who's in 12th place, who's got Ocon up in front. DRS is enabled immediately now, once again. So let's see, is Alonso going to get back at Hamilton here? Nine tenths of a second, the gap between the two. No DRS now, 1.1 seconds. Has Alonso been told to stop pushing? Now that George is out of the car and it's okay, the fire spitting fire, the fire spitting fire out of the exhaust looks awesome. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looks spectacular, King Chu. I completely agree. It looks really good. Now that everyone's safe, we have to admit it. It's rad. Um, Once again, now on board with Checo Perez. Looking at the back of that pink Alpine. Checo Perez going around the inside. No, not enough to make that move there. Not enough of a gap. With a bit of a DRS train developing as Nick De Vries gets past Valtteri Bottas. What's going on with Bottas? He's at the back of the grid usually now. Yeah, so there's a Tsunoda train. Tsunoda, Piastri, Ocon, and Perez are all within that train, within the RS of each other. And I mean, the Red Bull should be able to make a quick job of that one. If he cannot get past, it's a bit of a problem there. Okay, so Alonso's widened the gap again. Alonso's up to 2 seconds, the gap to Hamilton. I think the moment was before to catch him off, and he's now laid off a little bit. 1974 is the gap between those two now. Yeah. Purple sector 2 for Checo. Okay. Bono, the tires are gone. Yeah. Oh, goes around the inside there on Esteban Ocon, Checo Perez, and moves up into 11th place. There we go. And now there's a move happening in front as well. The McLaren's trying to get past Yuki Tsunoda. That's Oscar Piastri, but now Checo Perez is on the back of the two, and he's going to try and move in front of the two of them at once. Let's see, turn one incident involving Tsunoda and Piastri reviewed. No further investigation for causing a collision. Didn't even know what happened there. So yeah, they're all extremely close. Piastri, Perez, and Ocon. Let's see, turn 9 was where he put it around the inside. That was a good move. He saw a gap and he just took it. 0.3 of a second between all of those. Yeah. It's a very short gap. Carlos Sainz goes around the outside. Well, tries to go around the outside of Gasly and just does not manage to get the move done on that corner. Checo Perez gets past Piastri, only to not up ahead now. Let's see Gasly, holding on to that position for dear life with Sainz and Stroll, two cars which are faster by any definition of the word, behind. Yeah, so he got the move done at the same corner as he did before Checo, but this time around the outside instead of the inside. The move on Ocon was around the inside. The move on Piastri was around the outside. And with that, he moves up into 10th place, soon to be 9th. The Aston Martin space this year is nothing short of phenomenal. I completely agree there, Benator, Leo. It's just insane. There's something wrong with F1 live timing. It keeps showing Hamster in P1. He's in P2 by like a decent margin of 4 seconds as Checo Perez just gets past Yuki Tsunoda and is up into 9th place. Alonso, what happened? He widened the gap a little bit more there. And that's Carlos Sainz. Yeah, kissing the back, kissing the neck, the nape of the neck of Pierre Gasly's Alpine. That's extremely close. Thanks, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there with the timing. Is Alonso just backing off, saving his tires, is what Crofty asks? Yes. Yes, I think he is. Checo's doing a superb job. He's already in P9. Yeah, Oh, that's a plume of smoke coming from the back of the Ferrari, but I think it was just a one-off. May have been brake dust. I don't know, but that didn't look so good. Perhaps it was a little bit of a tire touching the gravel. Hamilton radio, a long way to go on this tire. I don't feel like it will go all the way. Yeah, Hamilton is complaining about they don't think that the tire is gonna last, and I think that's why Alonso has stopped attacking, because he's just like, okay, I won't eat out my tires now, trying to get past Lewis Hamilton when he may actually have to stop an extra time. Oh, and that's Carlos Sainz around the inside of Pierre Gasly, pushed him a little bit wide into turn 1 and gets the move done. Carlos Sainz moves up into 4th place. Perez isn't making it as easy as Max did in Saudi, but goddamn, Perez is doing a good job. Yes, I'll give you that one. Yeah, definitely, I'll give you that one. What happened to Russell? Fire at the back of the engine. That's what happened to Russell. What's going on here? It's not loading. Okay, so Sainz was saying how quick the Alpine was in a straight line. So the Alpine retaining that profile for being a car with a lot of top-end speed. And that Renault power unit, yeah, being a good one for top speed as well. Now looking at Ocon, Piastri, and Zhou, that battle's still raging on for 11th place. No, for 10th place. The last point. What happened to Leclerc? He spun. He on a lap one incident. Sorry, and yeah, he spun and got beached in the gravel. Laps are a lot, but yeah, it's 58 laps. We are just past halfway there as we see side-by-side action between Esteban Ocon and Oscar Piastri as Ocon takes that position. Ocon gets ahead. There was a little bit of, a few extra kilometers an hour advantage there for the Alpine, and that's all he needed to make up that place and move up into that 11th place. Ocon's now back to the place where he started. But yeah, this isn't over yet. I don't think this is over yet. I think Ocon will get past Tsunoda, and then Piastri will get past Tsunoda. I think that's how things will go here. The McLarens are better on race pace, that's for sure, than they were on qualifying yesterday. And yeah, this is a circuit which is, I don't think suits them, but it's much better than the ones we had before. The first three races are three very different circuits with three very different profiles. All of them fitting the Red Bull nicely, and this one fitting the McLaren better than the ones before. And that goes Esteban Ocon around the outside of Yuki Tsunoda, as I predicted. Piastri will get past Yuki. It's a matter of time. It's wrong here. It's wrong in the F1 stream. It's wrong everywhere. Okay, let me, guys. Yeah, timing board is just freaking out there. Russell is out of the race. Oh, damn. Yeah, so the F1 site's really lagging here. It's not loading at all. Okay, so we're now seeing a replay of the puff of smoke that I saw before, that I presumed was a bit of curve, a bit of dust there from the curve. Because that was also the turn where Albon crashed, so that actually may be a little bit of leftover debris on the curve itself, a little bit of dust that got taken up. Carlos Sainz is gaining on Alonso, I would say. The gap is now 1.7 seconds. Alonso might actually have to pick up the pace in order to stay clear of the Ferrari at the back. 1.7 seconds. So let's see, Carlos Sainz, 1.9 seconds the gap to Alonso. Yeah, he's picking up the pace, as I predicted. 30 laps to go. Yeah, 30, actually, yeah, 30 laps to go. Yeah. Definitely that one. Stroll suffering from the DRS train. I don't think it's a DRS train. I think he is just not able to get past Gasly. Because before Sainz got past the both of them, it was just Stroll and Gasly, and he just couldn't make the move. So I think it's just the same now, but Gasly has a bit of an opportunity. Oh, Gasly within 4/10 of a second of Carlos Sainz. Does Carlos have a problem there? Oscar Piastri, as I said, around the outside on Yuki Tsunoda, moves up into 11th place. I predicted the whole battle there. Nice, and it worked out exactly as I said, so that feels good. That feels good. New fastest lap of the race by Max Verstappen there, a 1:21.772. Red Bull may have a 1-2 at this pace. Perez is in P9 still. He's got the top end of the midfield now and the front runners to overtake. So I don't think it's going to be an easy as a job. My God. It's not going to be as easy a job as you think it will be. There we go. The gap now from Alonso to Hamilton's, shrinking now. Once again, Alonso's picked up the pace. It's widened to Carlos Sainz, 2.4 seconds. And Gasly is now making a little bit of a gap there to Carlos Sainz as well. 8/10 of a second. It's doubled from 4 before. And this, it's luckily the last race where we get the pink cars. They will go blue from next race on, which I think is about time. Alonso will get P1. People are saying, I don't think P1, but he's on for P2. Wouldn't be surprised that one. We're on with Zhou and Yu now, P13. He's got Tsunoda up in front. Tsunoda's just dropping like a stone on the timing sheets. He's been overtaken by, he was overtaken by Norris, Perez, Ocon, Piastri, soon Zhou and Magnussen as well. Fernando's gaining 1.3, 1.5. I don't think he's in to overtake. I think he's in to make a big gap, but I don't think he wants to overtake. He's just gonna wait it out until Hamilton's tires give up and then just walk around him. The pink cars were so ugly. They still are so ugly. My God, what an ugly livery. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm back. It's 3:07 a.m. Nice. I can't see anyone winning the race unless Max has a problem and DNFs in the closing laps, and then we get a safety car, says King Chu. That's, I think, the only way anyone other than Verstappen could win this race. Y'all tripping. The pink cars actually are so good. No, C. Leclerc fan _16. You're wrong. I know that opinions are completely subjective and stuff, and that everyone can have their own point of view, but you're just wrong. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everyone can like what they like, but I personally do not like that one. We were just looking at Zhou with Tsunoda. I find it actually that if I speak louder, my throat hurts less. The low vibrations of keeping my voice down, like yesterday and today, actually strain my throat much more than screaming does. It's really weird. I can scream for 2 hours and be fine. Hamilton radio? What did it just say? Alonso's 22.4. He's just pushing you to use your tire, so just go for it. Okay, sure. Use the tires then. That'll play into Alonso's hands. I don't know how that will benefit you, but go ahead. F1 races are becoming boring after the half mark. Its excitement goes, and you are feeling sleepy as I am. No, I'm feeling sleepy because it's 3:10 a.m. think I'm justified today to be a little bit sleepy. New fastest lap of the race by Checo Perez. I completely lost my trust in AlphaTauri. The team is just rubbish now, says Leplan. I think the problem was when you had trust in AlphaTauri to begin with. I'm sorry. Prediction about Perez. Where do I think he will finish? I think he will finish P4 or P5. I don't really see him ahead of that, unless like a safety car or something happens. If Hamster can't manage a win without a safety car, then he doesn't deserve it. Let me doubt that one. Oh, damn, the gap between Verstappen and Hamilton is now 9 seconds. Hamilton radio. Gap to Alonso, 1.2. Guys, this can't be the same. They can't be on the same strategy as us, mate. If they were to stop again, Lewis, we think they would struggle with the tires they have available. Yeah, but I think if there's a car that can push that tire to the end of the race, it's the Aston Martin. Definitely. I'm gonna take a candy, a honey candy for my throat to soothe it. Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly are joining, I would say, the fight there for second place. Gasly is still within the RS of Carlos, and Carlos is 1.1 seconds behind Alonso. Hamilton has to pick up that pace. He's going extremely conservative. He doesn't think the tires will go to the end. So, I mean, he's got to push. Either way, he's got to push. Is he waiting for a safety car? Does Checo have another obligatory pit stop? No one has to stop again. They already changed the tires on the red flag, so they could technically go to the end. .3 seconds between Hamilton and Alonso, and 1.4 seconds between Alonso and Sainz. Yeah, Alonso's gotta push. Well, I mean, as long as he keeps the gap over a second, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, Hamilton's just saving those tires too much, but if he's gonna have to pit either way, let's just go for it, and then you'll have to stop. If you just go extremely slow and then stop either way, that's just, yeah, double loss, a double whammy. So the battle for 12th place, we have Zhou, Tsunoda, and Magnussen. Sainz 1.2 seconds to Alonso now. Daniel Ricciardo sat there in the pit box looking extremely happy as Verstappen's leading this race by the gap has lessened now. Hamilton's pushing a little bit, or Verstappen's backed off. It was 9.2 seconds, it's now down to 8.9. Let's see, team radios. Yeah. Sorry, there was a bit of dead air there. I was looking for something that I couldn't get. I just couldn't get it. Let's see if I can get it on the phone. I'm looking for the team radio transcripts, but on the phone I won't be able to listen to them. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing I can do there. Yeah, it just freezes on my computer because it's, I don't know, perhaps it's way too many stuff. Well, too many things. Too much stuff. Oh wow, the gap to Hamilton's now up to 9.2 seconds. Yeah, it's a bit of a wider gap now as Kevin Magnussen makes the move on Zhou and Yu. Kevin Magnussen getting up into P12. And that's Logan Sargent coming into the pits. That's the first person to stop since the red flag. So McLaren will bring even more updates next race. That's promising. Yeah, they have the big upgrade package for Baku, but that's not all the upgrades that they're going to have. New fastest lap by Max Verstappen. Oh, new fastest lap by Lewis Hamilton. Okay, so Hamilton's pushing now. Finally decided to start pushing that one. 121.4. Hamilton radio. These guys are quick behind, mate. Yeah. Indeed. 1.1 seconds between Hamilton and Alonso, 1.5 seconds between Alonso and Sainz. So Hamilton's starting to pull away, and Alonso's coming right with him. Purple sector 1 for Alonso. Oh, damn. Is that going to be a new fastest lap of the race? Let's see, Fernando Alonso gained 0.3 seconds over 4 laps. That's not much, but let's see right now as they come across the line. Verstappen, new fastest lap of the race. That's Lewis Hamilton. That's Alonso. Yeah, no fastest lap so far. This is shaping up to be an interesting end to the race, definitely. Alonso is 1.4 seconds still. Are Hamilton stars going to last? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's gonna happen there in the end? Checo now 1 second behind Norris. Checo now 1 second behind Norris. Indeed, P9. Um, he's closed the gap there, and the gap between Perez and Ocon is very big. It's 7.5 seconds, almost as big as the gap between Ocon and Piastri. So Piastri's not getting past Ocon, and I don't think Ocon's making up any more places. I think that's going to be P10 for him, and that's going to be that. Hamilton, purple first sector, by the way. Yep, new fastest lap of the race by Lewis Hamilton. Did Checo ever use the mediums? Checo did use the mediums for 1 lap. For 1 lap, he did, yes. He went from hards to mediums for 1 lap, then hards again at the red flag, like everyone else. The story of the race is Gasly that's keeping DRS with Sainz still. It's lap 40 of 58, and Gasly's within half a second. He's with the pace of the leaders there. That's insane. That's insane. The Alpine is extremely quick today. Verstappen has set a new fastest lap of the race. Hamilton saying there's no way I'm losing out to him. Oh, damn. So this is personal now. This is personal. 1.7 seconds the gap between Hamilton and Alonso. 1.7 seconds the gap between Alonso and Sainz. Yeah, Gasly's killing it. I bet King Chu is happy right now. Let's hear it, King Chu. Let's hear it. What do you think? Is able to pull away from Rocket Ship 2 because of DRS train. There's no DRS train there in front of Norris. It's Hülkenberg 1.5 seconds ahead. 1.6. Perez is now within DRS of Lando Norris, by the way. Purple first sector for Max Verstappen. Lando, okay. Checo Perez now 7/10 of a second behind Lando Norris. That's going to be an overtake that's imminently going to happen. For the DRS zones, a lot of straight line speed from that Red Bull. Oh! The gap's widened to 1.3. Okay. Norris keeping his ground. Norris is standing his ground, and yeah. New fastest lap by Max Verstappen, purple first and third sectors. Is he gonna go to the end, or is he just gonna build a huge gap and then pit? Gasly's insane. He's just lost out on DRS to Carlos Sainz, so if he cannot get it back, we may actually start to see a gap develop there. Oh yeah, he could get it back. Yeah, 8/10 of a second. Okay, 7/10 between Norris and Perez. Half a second between Norris and Perez. Perez purple first sector. Let's see, DRS is open for Checo's Red Bull. Into turn 11. Let's see, across the start-finish line. Is that going to be enough for the McLaren? Oh, is that going to be DRS? I think Lando Norris is trying to get DRS to Kevin Magnussen up ahead to be able to defend from the Red Bull. But either way, he's doing a great job keeping that Red Bull behind Lando Norris. New fastest lap of the race by Checo, by the way. The gaps between Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz, and Gasly are remaining the same, pretty much. And Stroll's losing out on the. Yeah, he's 2.5 seconds behind Gasly and 4 seconds in front of Hülkenberg. Stroll is in a bit of a no man's land there. Perez around the inside. Oof, that was a clean move on his corner once again. Well, right leading up to his corner, where he made all the overtakes there. Yeah, got the move done and is up into 8th place, Checo. Like the stream, guys. Get us to 400 likes. Oh yeah, of course. 15 laps to go. If you guys have enjoyed the stream so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel, first of all. And then leave a like. It just takes a second and it's really helps us out. So if you could, greatly appreciated. Purple second sector for Checo, purple third sector for Verstappen. 44 of 58 laps have elapsed. Perez will reach Perez. Do you think so? I think Perez will reach Perez. Perez is within DRS of Nico now. Within DRS of Hülkenberg. Can he knock Alonso out of the podium? That's a real question we have to start asking ourselves now. He's got the pace. Let's see. Can Nico do something to defend, or is it just DRS open for Checo around the inside and he just gets it done? Yeah, around the inside there. And it was just no contest whatsoever. Hülkenberg has DRS and Norris has DRS on Hülkenberg, so Norris trying to pick himself up a position. It's worth more than a point. But as long as as Nico keeps DRS to the Red Bull in front, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's just a matter of time until he loses the DRS. The gap from Alonso to Sainz is widening, by the way. Alonso and Hamilton are both still pushing. 13 laps left. Let's see, Nico still has DRS. Yes, he does. 0.8 of a second as Checo holds the fastest lap of the race in P7 right now. And they both, the three of them are getting closer to Lance Stroll right now. Alonso has been given the all clear to push. Oh, so the tires must be good. 1.3 seconds is the gap between them. Yeah, to be able to push now must mean that you have some extra tires there. Some extra tire life. 1.2 seconds. Oh damn. Yeah, so they were probably thinking about the Checo Perez effect. They don't want to be in a position where they can miss out around the end of the race to Checo for a podium and on the championship as well, because I don't think. I mean, if Checo doesn't finish on the podium, I think Alonso will take P2 in the championship. Right now he's P3 on the race, I mean, and is 1.2 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton as Nick de Vries gets overtaken by Logan Sargent. Oh no, Nick de Vries pits. New fastest lap of the race by Fernando Alonso. Damn. And that's Hülkenberg still barely within the DRS of Checo Perez. He manages to hold on for one extra lap. So who's everyone voting for driver of the day? I might go for either Sainz, Hülkenberg, Perez, or Norris. I think I'm going to go for Gasly. He's just kept his head down and did an amazing job. He's still there with the pace of the top teams. P5 still. Yeah, I think it's Pierre Gasly for me. Oh my god. I thought I saw Verstappen going slower. But no, he's just weaving on the straight, just warming up those tires. Yeah, he's run a little bit wide. That's what I saw, and then he's just weaving on the straight to clean his tires because just doesn't want to push. It's insane. Yeah, okay, so he went wide. That's what I saw him going slow there. Okay. I keep front locking here. It's really annoying. Yeah, they keep locking there. Let's see. Are they lapping? Yeah, so they are lapping Logan Sargent, I think. They're starting to lap Alonso and Hamilton, the slower cars. New fastest lap by Checo Perez. Checo's in P7 right now. Max is being bored by the race. Yeah, he's just driving. 2 hours of driving. Uh, 1.6 seconds between Alonso and Hamilton now. The gap has been widened. 10 laps to go. Yeah, so okay, now we're back on the Hülkenberg-Norris fight. Norris, yeah, he's getting closer because Hülkenberg does no longer have the RS. But yeah, Lando does, definitely does. Around the inside in turn 1, that's just not enough room, but Perez, purple third sector there. Gasly driver of the day, I guess. Yeah, for me, it's Gasly driver of the day as things stand now. The candy that I ate is stuck to the outside wall of my molars, and it's really annoying. It's completely stuck and solidified. I just have to give it enough time to completely dissolve. As we're now looking at Lando Norris, oh, extremely close. The RS is open 3/2 of a second. That's the gap between those two. Lando tries to go around the outside. Nico closes the door there as Max Verstappen says the new fastest lap of the race. That was very, very close. Very close by Lando Norris. Oscar, if it makes me look like a fanboy, so be it. I'm voting Gasly. Yeah, I'm voting Gasly as well. You're free to fanboy. This is a fanboy allowed zone. Yeah, he may be investigated for moving under braking Nico Hülkenberg for that one, but I don't think anything will come of that. What happened to Jack Russell? Jack Russell has stopped due to fire at the back of his car. Yeah, fanboy definitely allowed. Yeah, dude, just look at me. Let's see, Hülkenberg and Norris still going strong there. Oh, Norris goes around the outside again. Yeah, not enough speed on the outside of the corner. 1.5 between Hamilton and Alonso, by the way. Just FYI. DRS open once again for Lando Norris, and as things stand, he may be able to fend him off, Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah? I mean, unless he makes a mistake or goes wide or something, he may have the pace to hold him off. Celebrity Olympics says, I'm so bored right now, lol. Yeah, some races are not as exciting as others. This was an exciting start, but from the get-go, I mean, even though it was a lot of carnage and stuff, it wasn't that interesting because there have been no stops. There's no pit stops, no undercut, no overcuts, no tire. Yeah, I mean everyone's saving tires and trying to get to the end, and that's pretty much it. 6 laps to go until driver of the day boat expires. Oh, Lando Norris tries to go around the outside once again. Out of turn 11. Oh, that was a bit of a... Yeah, he lost the rear. Nico lost the rear, and that's Lando Norris. That's all he needed. Oh, Nico goes really wide into the gravel, and yeah, that's the position lost there. Going really slow, Nico. But yeah, that's exactly what I said that would happen once again. Nico lost the rear a little bit there, and Lando took full advantage of that. The pressure was on, and he could not deliver. No contact, Lu Dong, HY. No contact made there. Nico just ran wide twice. So yeah, let's vote for driver of the day, f1.com/, oh god, f1.com/vote. There we go. Vote now. Yeah, I think Gasly is the most sane choice. Yeah, not much going on. We're now seeing DRS by Zhou on Magnussen. Magnussen overtook Zhou like 10 laps ago, and now Zhou's looking to re-overtake him. Yeah, that's that. McLaren have good race pace, but too much drag. That's why their qualify so bad. Yeah, but this is quite a drag punishing circuit, and they are doing decently. So I don't really think it's the drag. Think what they do is they lack downforce. That may be it. That's different to drag. That's a puncture. That's a puncture. That's Nico Hulkenberg with a puncture. Kevin Magnussen with a puncture. Was there contact? Oh yeah. That's not a puncture. That's the tire gone. And that's gonna be a safety car. Is there gonna be a safety car? The tires in the middle of the track. They have to call a safety car or something. Checo Perez new fastest lap of the race. Perhaps a virtual safety car. Let's see what happened. Let's see a replay of what happened there, because that doesn't look like a puncture. That looks like, well, yeah, he hit the wall. That's what happened. He hit the wall. So the tires are holding on fine. Magnussen actually hit the wall, but yeah, something's gotta be done. There's debris there. Safety car. Safety car. Full safety car. Is this gonna end under safety car, or are we gonna get like one lap of running? Almost fell back. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have fallen back, but I felt like I was gonna fall back. You know the feeling. You guys know the feeling. Yeah, safety car. Poor Kevin. Is anyone gonna stop now? I don't think it's a good call. The safety car may go to the end of the race. Excuse me? Mercedes are preparing for a car to come in. Bottas came in. I don't think the move is to come in. I'm sorry. Is Hamilton gonna pit? Is Hamilton gonna pit? Okay. Yeah, we may actually get one lap of racing, but that's, I think it's, oh yeah, okay, so Magnussen just hit the wall there. It was his own mistake. No contact with anyone there. Are you gonna have an interesting last few laps, or will Max just pull away? Oh, Max will just pull away. Don't worry about that. But Piastri has pitted. Piastri has pitted. Soft tires on for Oscar Piastri. Zhou and Yu also coming in. We're slow stop for Zhou. Come on, stop showing us the fucking replay of Magnus and show the stops. Hamilton team radio. There's so much debris out there. Yeah, of course. Stop showing the replay. Come on, they keep showing the replay of the crash. Show us the action. Okay, is that it? Are we gonna see any more replay? Come on, there we go. Red flag. Oh, red flag. Oh, red flag. Okay, so we're gonna get a few laps of racing, so we're gonna get some new tires. Another red flag. How many replays are they showing us? 15? I don't know, dude. It's insane. Yeah, another red flag, lap 55 or 58, so that makes sense. We will get like 4 laps of actual racing. My god, that will be insane. This will be insane. This will be insane. I'm worried. I'm really worried now. I'm worried for the results. A second red flag here. So we got 4 safety cars between BSC and regular safety car. 4. Okay, so they are getting the crane out, and that's why they had to call the red flag. I think it makes sense if there's a crane on the track on a street-ish circuit. Perez is going to be able to push. Perez is going to be able to push really, really hard and perhaps gain a few positions there in the end. It's going to be really good for him. I'm worried for Gasly, though. I'm worried for Gasly. Unless he gets a really good start, I think he might actually lose some positions there. And then, yeah, the top 3. Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, those 3. Well, Verstappen's going to get away, but Hamilton and Alonso, that's going to be a tough battle. That's going to be an interesting battle going right to the end. Let's hope that's clean. Alonso for P2, hopefully. Hopefully. Still a long way to go. This is going to be, yeah. This like the race that never ends. Yeah, if the crane comes out, you have to bring out the red flag. Yes, you have to, pretty much. If the crane is out in the circuit. And if it's in the way, because if it's completely out of the path, yeah, sure. Get the safety car out and it's fine. But yeah, Japan 2014, so it makes sense. Whew, okay. So we actually got a comment. M. Fakri Siamsudin said, what happened to racing statistics? Yeah, he commented on my abandoned YouTube channel. Let's reply to him live. Hey, dude. We're live at the Racing Statistics Shorts channel. Alonso Team Radio? Yeah, so the top three were really confused by the call of the red flag. They were just prepared to go to the end. Verstappen was like, "Why? Why do we have a red flag?" Alonso said, "What?" And Hamilton is inquiring about whether the race will be restarted. Um, Alonso a disadvantage with cooling tires now. Everyone has got cooling tires now, but I think everyone will fit a set of softs, either new or used. It's just 2 laps and go to the end. Top three all pissed off. Yeah, they were just waiting for the end, and now they gotta stop, get out of the car, go back in, do another formation lap, do like it's a lot of work. I mean, I would have just called it. I would have just called it. Like, yeah, just continue with the race. Are we ever gonna see the end of this race? Yeah, I mean, race control, race will resume at. Okay, so in 10 minutes, in 9 minutes, sorry, in 9 minutes, the race will restart. Good. But yeah, come on, dude. I want to go to bed. Ugh. I was thinking of showering before going back to bed, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Well, I might actually take a shower before going to bed, yeah. It actually help to cool down, you know? To get the to get a little bit tired, you know how you get sleepy after a hot shower? Well, yeah, that. Ryan, do you think Sainz can get a podium? I don't know, dude. No idea. We just talk about how Magnussen's tire would have hit Zhou if he was closer. Yeah, I mean, Zhou has had a lot of bad luck, but that was one of the rare Zhou lucky moments. Alonso does not want to get out of the car. To be honest, if ever Hamilton has a chance to win, it's now. Yeah, that's true. Used new mediums for Hamilton, used soft for Alonso and Sainz, I think. It's really screwed them up, that one. I am leaving early to avoid the crowds, says Hungry Alpaca. You're leaving where? Hey Ryan, thanks for the info. No problem, dude. Good to have you here. I replied to you live on stream. Have we made an announcement on the Racing Statistics channel on a community announcement? Like, oh, I don't know. I don't think it's. No, I don't think it's a. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yellow tire for Hamilton. Yes, a new set of mediums for Hamilton and I think Verstappen. Alonso doesn't have any new tires. I don't think Sainz has any either. Ricardo chatting with George Russell, they're both on full team kits, and Ricardo with the Red Bull team kit. I was like, who's that? And I was like, oh shit, that's Ricardo. Yeah, it just looks right, you know? Just looks right. Looks like it's always been that way, you know? My God, I want this to be over now. Come on. Wouldn't mind Lewis winning once in a while. I mean, I'd rather Alonso win, but yeah. Spicy battle for first. Yeah, I don't know if first, but second for sure. If Verstappen has a shocker start like he did at the start of the race, we may actually see someone else take the win, and that's going to be super exciting. But either way, it's yeah, I don't know. King just talking about drive. He's all for driver of the day, but I think the voting has already been closed. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. So tired. It's almost 4 a.m. It's literally the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Na, 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 na. Another replay of Magnussen hitting the wall. Yeah, we saw how Magnussen hit the wall. It's fine. Let me see what's going on there with the tires. Yeah, let's see. So far, there are no tires showing up there, but we'll get the safety car to lead the guys on the formation lap. We'll get 2 laps of racing. 2 laps. Yeah, lap 57 and lap 58. Okay. I don't like restarts. Stroll is never great at restarts. Maybe Jennifer can bust a move. Jennifer? Turn Gasly's engine into a frog or something. Come on, man, yawning. It's almost 3 a.m. for one of us. It's almost 4 a.m. for me. So I can yawn. Come on. Why is it red flagged? Kevin Magnussen hit the wall and lost his right rear tire. And there was a lot of debris on the track. There was a car on the track, and there was the whole tire tread on the track as well. So they had to get everything clear. There was a crane out, and yeah, he had to stop it. Baku 2021 remake. This has been the longest 10 minutes of my life at Race Statistics Shorts. That's because you haven't seen the Monaco Grand Prix. Sorry, just had to go there. Just had to go there. That one's a Snorfest. Russell car on fire. You're like an hour and a half late, Paula. 2 minutes till the restart. Yes. Remember Spa. Oh, remember Spa. Oh, remember Spa. Yes, I remember Spa. 2021. My God. 4 hours of red flag. And then we never even got going. We never even got going. That was the only time I actually stopped streaming to go get something, to go buy lunch, make it, eat it, then come back, and then the race still not being even close to restarting. So 1 minute to the restart. Oh, look, it's Sir Jackie Stewart there on the podium. When will it restart? 30 seconds. I'm done, guys. I'm dead. I don't know if you can tell by my demeanor, but yeah. I'm done with this race. Rolling or standing start? Standing start. Standing start. I honestly would rather get a rolling start, but yeah, standing start. So safety car going out. Formation lap underway. You can do it. We believe in you right now. We believe in you and are right with you. Thank you so much, Rocas. Thank you so much. I do believe you guys. So everyone's on the softs. Okay, so everyone's on the softs. Verstappen on softs, Hamilton on softs. Yeah, everyone's coming out on the soft tire. Oh, Hulkenberg. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, everyone's coming out on the softs except Ocon. What's going on with Ocon? Say, oh yeah, okay, it's soft as well. Yeah, everyone's coming out on the softs. Good. Okay, so that's just gonna be a lap of qualifying pretty much. And just close the phone. That's not gonna be needed anymore. A sleeping start, Bishal says. Yeah, that's true. Is Max on hards? No, everyone's on softs. No DRS, 2 laps of racing. Yeah, exactly at the same time as Crash said it. Is it rolling or standing start? Standing start. Who remembers Australia 2020? The race that didn't happen. My god. Just getting some flashbacks, some Vietnam flashbacks. Just want this to end already. Says Tom Ridley. Yeah. That's a mood. Let Massey do the restart. Hell yes. Baku 21 all over again. Yeah, let's hope that well, let's keep an eye out for brake magic there. It's almost 4. It's 4 a.m. We're gonna restart at 4 a.m. Nice. 2 laps of racing. I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. Okay, let's see. Max taking his grid slot. Alonso heating up those tires as best as he can. Getting there on P3. Starting to get a little bit anxious. Oh god, the nervousness. 3rd start in a row. Everyone's lined up on the grid. Well, final cars lining up now. And that's it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And for the third time today, we are racing. It's a good getaway from Max Verstappen. It's also a good getaway from Fernando Alonso, who tries to go side by side with Lewis Hamilton into turn 1. Hamilton manages to go around the inside. Oh, they touch! No, like Alonso spins and is at the back. And yeah, he's done it. Oh, there's another crash. That's an Alpine. That's Pierre Gasly also out. And that's the other Aston Martin going wide into the gravel. Another red flag, and I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. That's red flag, and I think the race is gonna be cancelled and they're gonna reinstate the results of the previous lap. Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, both of them, one in front of the other. What an unnecessary restart. What's gonna happen now? Come on, another red flag. My God. Are they gonna reinstate the previous results, or are they gonna just... I think what they should do is reinstate the results of the previous lap. That was stupid. Why put the drivers at risk like that? Yeah, 6 cars we just lost. 6 cars. Debris, Sargent, Ocon, Gasly, and Stroll. What happened? Let's see. A good start from the Alpine. Almost touches with the Ferrari there. Yeah, the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz makes contact with Alonso. And then both of the Alpines almost touch the Red Bull. Was that a Red Bull that are going wide? Why did the Alpines crash? Oh, they crashed into each other. The Alpines crashed into each other. Oh, damn. Yeah. Come on. Uh, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Another red flag. Just want to go to sleep. Yeah, they didn't even go to a sector. I think they're just gonna decide the results with the previous. I mean that just makes sense to decide the results of the race with the standings before the restart. Dios mío. Yeah, Alpine exploded in Australia. Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, I think this is a point of inflection here with the Alpine teammate battle. I think this is just gonna go from bad to worse from here. Restart procedure under investigation. Did they go through a sector? If they did go through a sector, we may see the results as they are now. Finish and if they didn't go through a sector, then I think that'll be it for the race. I mean, the previous results will be reinstated. My God. Alonso's really, yeah. Alonso immediately went to the Silverstone president. The car is okay. Yeah, Alonso's already thinking of the Silverstone rule. He's like, yeah, how the hell did they put a red flag with 2 laps to go? My God, my God, what's gonna happen? I mean, can we put up a poll there in the chat? Do we think we are gonna get the results as they are now, or do we think the previous lap will be reinstated? What do you think will happen? Can we put up a poll? No, I think the race will be just done, you know? Because if they don't go through a sector and they have to restart a restart, they will not that will not happen. They will restart for 2 laps, I think. I don't think so because on the lap to the grid, that's the last lap. The lap to the grid will be the last lap. So there's no more racing here. Okay, so should we get the results? There we go. There's the poll. Cast your votes there. What do you think will and should happen? Well, what do you think will happen? Because should happen, we all know. But what do you think will happen? Oh my God. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go to the toilet for a second. I'll be right back. It's getting to be like NASCAR. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, everything that people agree on is that there will be no racing. The question is, are they gonna reinstate the results or are they gonna finish as they are right now? I'm up since 1:30 and it's 4. It's gonna be 3 hours. Oh, so they are thinking that the order will stay as it is now. Haas are saying that they may end as they are right now. Hold on. If the results end up like this, and Sainz gets a penalty for the Alonso contact, it's a podium for Hulkenberg. But I don't think Sainz is gonna get penalized, and I don't think it will be the results as they are now. But if they are, and if he gets the penalty, we may be onto the podium. They are still deciding. Yes, I know. Let's see, Lance Stroll's restart. What happened there? Let me see something there. Hold on. I want to see the track map. Let me see I want to see the track map. Tsunoda the GOAT. P5. The hero of the midfield. Yeah, so I am sure they didn't finish the first sector, because the first sector is right before turn 6. And when we saw Lance Stroll go straight off on the replay just now, there was there was the red flag was already out, and that was by turn 3. So that was by the end of turn 3, or yeah, by the end of turn 3. Or was it turn 6? Oh god, was it turn 3 or turn 6 where Stroll went out? So stupid, so stupid. Let's see. Let me go on board with number 1 Verstappen. Okay. That's turn 1. Turn 2. Hold on, let me up the quality here because it's extremely low and I need to see the signs on the side of the track. Turn 3. That's turn 3. Yeah, before the end of turn 4, red flag already. Before the other turn 4, there's red flag already. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay, so they didn't go through the first sector. So due to Silverstone last year, they should go back to their previous positions. Technically, they should complete the lap. It's an unfairly huge blow to Alpine in the championship as well, because they apparently have to line up as they were before, and then complete the formation lap, and that will be it. But yeah, that's because the Alpines cannot compete under their own power, so they are. Okay, so the restart order is going to be reinstated as it was before. Okay, so listen, guys, listen up. It's gonna be Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Perez, Norris, Hulkenberg. 81 is 81. I don't remember. Oh, that's Piastri. 24. That's Yuki Tsunoda. 22. That's no, 22 is Yuki Tsunoda. 24 is Zhou and Yuki Tsunoda, and then at the back we're gonna get Logan Sargent. That's gonna be the order. Yes, okay, and that's gonna be the restart, and that's gonna be it. Good. Okay, so at least some form of justice has been served. Okay, it's such a shame for Alpine. Such a shame for Alpine, honestly. Oh shit! I just realized. Um, yeah, I had a few friends that were asking me for the link before the race started, the link to this stream, and I forgot to send it to them. I just realized that we're going to start the last lap. My God. Okay, well, it's all well in the world. I mean, at least we are going to get the positions that they should have. But yeah, I mean, Gasly was the best driver of the day. Gasly was the driver of the weekend, and he will not even get to see the checkered flag, which I think is insane. Well, they're restarting. Well, they just finished behind the safety car because they have to complete the 86 laps. Okay, so the poll was surprisingly close. I thought it was going to be a landslide either way, but its results as they are now lost by 47%, and reinstate the previous lap won with 53%. So it was only, 3 points either way, 6 points in between the two. So what happened? Because there are people saying that it's so unfair. So what happened is we got racing, red flag. Oh, that's Alonso carrying his own tires. Que grande eres, Magic. Que grande Magic. Let me take a picture of this. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say what happened is the race restarted, and then it's sorry, the race restarted. Yes, we got going, and then before the first sector line, which is where people where people are like, well, where the FIA can take the positions of the cars, and that's like a registry. They didn't cross the line before the red flag. The red flag came out at the end of turn 3, and the sector ends at the end of turn 6. At the start of turn 6. So there was no line there, no registry of the new order before the session was red flagged. So what happened was they had to reinstate the previous positions that they had a registry of, which is the ones at the restart of the safety car. Alonso's not happy. He's definitely not happy. When I wake up, I'll have to see what he has to say about this, but yeah. Will they be racing on the last lap? No. No one will be racing here. No one will be racing here. This is going to be just the checkered flag. They shouldn't have red flagged it. They should have finished on their safety car, and that be it. That would have been the best choice. My God, it's a clown show. Yes, it is a clown show, Master. No, not Master. YouTube FN. Oh, so so the AlphaTauris, the generators for the trolleys for the tire blankets are not working for Alfa Romeo. So Alpine, who don't have any more cars in the race, are helping to warm the tires of the Alphas. That's sweet. That's really sweet. I keep getting the teams mixed up. It's insane. I keep getting AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, and Aston Martin mixed up. It's something that's like a constant of the universe now. Race will resume in 10 minutes. Okay. Come on, guys. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and it's done. It'll be 5 a.m. by the time I go to sleep. 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus the 2 hours I slept before. Okay, I would have gotten 6 hours of sleep, which could be worse. I will definitely not go out tomorrow afternoon. Definitely stay. Well, today afternoon, I will definitely stay and nap. Come on. I'm actually so tired. I just want this to be finished. Yes. It's no longer fun anymore. It's only pain. Toto Wolf, I like my drivers how I like my croissants. Crusty? What's the answer to that one? 9 minutes is a bit of wait, but we will get going, so don't complain. Yes, of course. You can go. I will please. No, 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 no. Um, bring back Massey. Yes, yes. The answer is French, like where the croissants come from. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that wasn't such a good joke then. Krusty was a better answer. The safety car will win the race. 5-second penalty for Carlos Sainz. That's Sainz out of the points pretty much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's Carlos Sainz out of the race pretty much. Yeah, 5-second penalty on a stand on like a rolling restart. Yeah, that's my brother spamming me with messages. He's happy about the penalty. But I think it was a racing incident, honestly. I wouldn't have given him a penalty, not even close. Well, he could have avoided. He could have given him more room actually. But I think I think it's unfair. Yeah, Carlos is just he cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. It's almost out of the points. I don't know if it's fully out of the points. Hulk podium? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hulk podium, no, no. So we'll get the positions as they were before. A ver qué onda esto. Hold on. Dame un toque. Okay, so it'll be Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso. I presume Stroll, Perez, Norris, Hulkenberg, Sainz, something like that. Oh, is the yeah? I think Stroll does have the car. Yeah, to continue racing. Dios mío. Dale, loco. So everyone is getting points pretty much. Pretty much. We lost a lot of cars during the restart completely unnecessarily. Completely unnecessarily. Yeah, Carlos Sainz said it's unacceptable. And to discuss with him. Please, please, please tell him to wait and discuss with me. This penalty is too severe. I do not deserve it, yeah. I think I think Ferrari will appeal this one. Oh, you can't appeal a time penalty. Oof. Oof. Okay. There's no appeal. Good. Yeah, they shouldn't have. Yeah. The cars are going to try and be as close to Carlos as they can. They may have actually, yeah, it would have been better to wait and then apply the penalty after the point after the checkered flag. This is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. Come on. Come on. Dale, loco. Could you give us a running order again, please? Yes, yes, of course. Yes. It'll be Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz. So don't even count Sainz. Let's say it's Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Stroll. 11, it's Checo. Then it's Norris. Then it's Hulkenberg. I would say then it's Carlos Sainz. Then it's Oscar Piastri. Then it's Zhou and Yu. Then it's Yuki Tsunoda on 11th, and then it's Bottas on last place, 12th. Yeah, 12th. Rolling start. Yes, of course, it'll be a rolling start. Rolling restart. Yeah, they will just cross the line pretty much. Aston P3 and P4. Let's go. Yeah. Verstappen radio. Yeah, just take the checker flag. Crofty is talking about a hypothetical, which is very funny. He's like, well, why can't we just let them take their grid positions and then do a 1 meter dash to the start finish line? That would be just ridiculous. Imagine if someone crashes like in Mugello. Remember Mugello? Uh, when they crashed in a rolling restart of the safety car. My God! Imagine another red flag. I would just die, dude. I would cry, dude. I'm so tired. I wanna go. I'm delirious. I'm delirious now. My God. Verstappen 5 second penalty. No, it's science. It's science. Oh my God. My whole body's telling me you're done. Hey, DNFs, what a joke. Yeah, definite joke. The Alpines DNFing was their own fault, by the way. Like, that was self-inflicted. Friendly fire was enabled there. Science seems to be last, really. Oof. Tough, man. That's really tough. That's too harsh. And across the line, Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix alongside Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso in the podium. Then it's Sainz, Stroll, Perez, Norris, Hülkenberg, Piastri, and Zhou getting the final point of this race. Yuki Tsunoda 11th for the third time this year. And oh, Carlos 12th. Oof, Carlos 12th. Yeah, Tsunoda gets the point then in the end. Tsunoda gets the point. And that's it. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter as well. It's at RyanF1, RAIANF1. And I will see you all in a month. No race for a month. So yeah, one for the books for sure. I mean, at least Belgium was in the middle of the day. It's 4:30. It's almost 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.